Hello, everyone, and welcome to our monthly Winner Box tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's part of our Grey Ogre Games Invitationals. My name is Mick. I'm your host for today. We are at the beginning, right at the beginning. Round one. It's between Lance Lan on the left and Zhijian Yang on the right, or Yang Zhijian on the right. So yeah, it's a new standard. It's relatively new standard. We just had nationals over the weekend, and congratulations to our Singapore team for making it. I believe Eugene Wong. Is it Eugene Wong? Yeah, and Nicholas Tang, I believe. Or am I mistaken? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, Zhijian here takes a mulligan down to 7. And yeah, very looks like a blue, white, or Esper. Oh, okay. 4-color control, maybe. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, cycles away the cycle land. So, Esper for no white. Sorry, Grixis control looks like Lance is playing Grixis control, and turn 3 search for Azcanta, and he passes the turn. This is a very powerful card. I think very few, it's just people haven't been playing it that much. And Zhijian also responds with, "Hey, I've got a search for Azcanta." They're playing around that sensor that their opponent might have. So if you don't know what the card does, it's basically at the beginning of your upkeep. You can look at the top card of your library, and that you can put it into the graveyard. Great for control players because, as you see, Lance and Zhijian both discarded their their board wipes. The removals are not very effective in this matchup. And looks like Lance is going to be able to flip first. Plays a Spire Bluff Canal and just passes the turn. And Step Zhijian here going to draw 2 cards off of the hieroglyphic. I forget, something hieroglyphics. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't need the extra land. Does have land in hand already, and draws himself a the salvage the wreckage. Salvage the wreckage. Yeah. Yeah. Feeling a little bit under the weather, folks. Sorry. Throat still dying from game start over the weekend. But yeah, we're still here. Settle the wreckage, not salvage the wreckage. There we go. Opt to try to find a land, probably. Puts it on the bottom of the deck. Draws a land, or draws a spell, which is a sensor, which is good for cycling. Zhijian here is down 1 land. His opponent here, he did miss a land drop on turn 3, I believe. Not wanting to draw that land. Probably wants to flip over that search for Azcanta as soon as possible. Not every card at the beginning of your library is just, at the beginning of your turn, just going to get discarded. But, a significant amount will be. And Zhijian here is 2 cards away from just flipping over the search for Azcanta. And search for Azcanta flipped over, mind you, is pretty bonkers in a control deck. In a deck that primarily has non-creature spells, it's crazy good. Because for 3 mana, you get to look at the top 4 cards of your library and put a non-creature, non-land spell in your hand. Or non-creature, non-land card in your hand. Alright. Glimmer of Genius here. Jen thinking, does it resolve? Scott be wondering, okay, Lance is going to flip it over. And it does resolve. Lance here gets 2 energy. Alright. Gets him 2 energy. And search for Ascanta here. Go put that Supreme. Is that Supreme Will? Yeah, Supreme Will into the graveyard and flip over the Search for Ascanta. It now produces blue, and if you pay 3 mana and tap Search for Ascanta, you will be able to look at the top 4 cards instead of just like the top card. It draws a not Verdurous Gearhawk, the what do you call it? Torrential Gearhawk here. And it's just waiting. Thinking about casting the Scarab God, which in all honesty is not the best. Like, it's not the best creature in this situation. Yeah, Hostile Desert here, very good. I think there's some misunderstanding there. What is this card? Field of Ruin here. Gonna try get rid of one of his dual lands. Uh, Yeah, judge call there. Okay, Lance was trying to blow up the fetid, the Field of Ruin in response to the Field of Ruin trying to blow up the Ascanta there. Instead, just disallows the ability. But Zitian here, able to flip over his own Ascanta. And gonna slam a Gideon here. Okay, so he hasn't been missing land drops, it's just been off screen. Okay. Hello. Hello there. Lance thinking whether, okay, should I just run out my Torrential Gearhawk? And I think he should for that disallow. Or maybe just leave it. Leave it behind. Relax. Don't do it. When you're gonna go through it. So now he can run out his Torrential Gearhawk, but he doesn't have any backup. He could try to disallow right now. Oh, he's gonna go Supreme Will. Make you tap 3 cards. Oh, whoa, okay. Alright, so that's interesting. Okay, so Supreme Will, and that resolves. Just gonna tick up the Gideon so that it doesn't die to a random spell. I'm surprised he didn't try to go for like Supreme Will and then try to counter it. So that was a little strange. Yeah. I might be thinking, yeah, I can get rid of your Gideon. No problem. Just kill it. Rafe Aurelio says, "Hi guys, hi Rafe. If you if you wanna leave behind a message or you want to have a shout out to anyone, please leave it in the comments. Also, I'm a little lonely today. Usually, I have a second person with me in the booth, but unfortunately, today it's just me. It's just me and you guys, us, together. So." Yeah, talk to me, people. Talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me your name. Anyway, Lance here, lots of options in his hand, but did let the Gideon go, which is kind of a strange thing. Okay, he's going to now. Lance is going to try to blow up that search for Askanta, or that Askanta, and Zetian here just going to use the ability and get the Glimmer of Genius. So, previously, I think Zetian. Oh, okay. He gets. Both of them get a basic land put into play. So does it come into play tapped or does it just come into play? Oh, just put it on the battlefield. Okay, just put it on the battlefield. Untapped. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. So if anything, Lance might want to just fire off his that's a lot of mana, people. Vraska's Contempt here gets rid of the Gideon. Okay, so that's why he let the Gideon go. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, Gideon just ticking up. Second Gideon here. No second Vraska's Contempt. Oh, another Scarab God. This is not good. Scarab Gods in this matchup are not exactly the best thing. But he could try to run out a Torrential Gearhawk at the end of the next end step. He could run out a Torrential Gearhawk right now. And, flashback that Vraska's Contempt. And if it does get countered, then maybe he can do Scarab God. Scarab God here. Essence Scatter, very efficient. Scarab God again, maybe. There we go. Cycle the sensor. Had Lance gone for the second Scarab God, would have definitely got censored there. So wise play there on Lance's part. But Gideon here going to slowly get in. And here we go. Second search for Askanta. That resolves. And Lance here going to get a bit more advantage on his Askanta. Does get a Glimmer of Genius. Another Dragon Skull Summit. Let's see. He's got a lot of mana. He's got 11 mana. He could just wait a while. The Gideon is not threatening a lot of damage. Okay, so Scarab got number 2, gonna pass the turn. And here, yep, Glimmer of Genius on Zijian's side. Gonna try to draw him some cards. Lance here thinking, okay, maybe I should try something. I should try to do something. Oh, wow, Torrential Gearhow, okay. So, what I like about this is that you Torrential Gearhow, you shouldn't be doing this in response. You should be doing this after he's done the Glimmer of Genius. So that Zijian now is going to look for probably a two sets of removal which are specific to the Torrential Gearhawk and the Scarab God. So Alright, search for Ascanta. Flips into Ascanta. I forget what's the actual name for it. But Search for Ascanta has been proving itself to be very useful. I think earlier on, there were a lot of critics. There were a lot of people, doubting its power. It is clearly a very powerful card. Ascanta, the Sunken Ruin. You drop this on turn 2, you are effectively making sure that you are, keep getting your land drops or keep getting the cards that you need, essentially filtering them out. So, doing it the hard way there, destroying the creature and then followed up by a Scavenger Grounds. And nothing on Lance's side, he just passes the turn. Gonna fire off, I believe, Glimmer of Genius here. Oh no, okay, sorry, Ascanta Sunken Ruin. Try go look for cards. I mean, cards are good. Cards are always good. You should always be looking for cards, people. You should always try to draw cards, especially lots of cards. Okay, Lance fires off his own Glimmer of Genius at the end step. Wow, but Zijian's hand is full. It is stacked, sir. There is not a lot of bad stuff in his hand, although he does have like an Aether Meltdown. He does have cards that are not so relevant. And both players struggling to find their win conditions. Zijian here trying to find that not Search for Tomorrow's Approach of the Second Sun, probably. Which hasn't been turning up. It's been a while. It's been a while. There we go. Approach of the Second Sun. Gonna put that sensor at the bottom. It's lost all its, it's lost its usefulness, that value. But right now he needs more lands. Lands to fight the counter war. He's gonna try it once. I'm leaving 2 mana. Maybe for a negate. Who knows? Supreme Will there. Gets it countered. That's okay. I believe Zijian should have another one in his deck. That would be nice. But it doesn't. He's gonna reveal a disallow off of the Ascanta. Gonna untap. So yeah, Zijian has to win that counter war. It's gonna be a bit tough. There has to be another win condition in there, right? I mean, the Gideon was gotten rid of. Two Gideons have been gotten rid of, which is unfortunate. Lancia counting up. I'm wondering how much mana is counting up. Is this just a giant fireball or something? Let's see. Oh, whoa, okay, that's Nicobolas. That's a Nicobolas. No counter from Zitian's side. I think you strip the hand, right? Or do you just... So... Nicobolas... I haven't seen Nicobolas in a while. Honestly speaking, I haven't seen Nicobolas being played in quite a while. This is the first time in... Since the even before the rotation, haven't seen Nicobolas show up. Grixis control, yeah. Lance here, deciding what do I do. I know you should be ticking up, but what? But what? And it's got 6 already. About to grow to 9. He's gonna exile the top card of Zitian's library. So for those of you who don't know what Nicobolas does, okay, so Nicobolas got Pharaoh +2. Target opponent exiles cards from the top of his or her library until he or she exiles a non-land card. Until end of turn, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. And then the +1 is each opponent exiles 2 cards from his or her hand. A -4 is that it deals 7 damage to target opponent or creature an opponent controls. And then 17. -12 is exile each non-land permanent your opponent's control. So basically just sets you back. Cast out gets rid of the Nicobolas quite easily. So yeah, I'm genuinely surprised there is a Nicobolas. Chroma cards going like whoa whoa whoa. I forget what emoji. What emoji is this? Oh, PogChamp. Right, this is the PogChamp emoji. Right. Yep. That's how we roll. Another Frasca's Contempt in Lancer's hand. But this is... Wow, this is getting a bit grindy here. Me trying to thin out his deck. Yeah. Using that hostile... not the hostile desert, Evolving Wilds. Another land, Dragon Skull Summit. He should be quite happy that he's got the search for, or he has Azcanta in his hand. He could actually activate. Oh, chooses not to. Just draws a card. I'm not sure if he remembers that he's got Azcanta. I'm not sure either player remembers that they have Azcanta in hand either. But drawing extra cards here, not exactly fatal. Not, not going to be enough. Options. Lance here has plenty of them. XPain210 saying battle of the control decks. Yes, the battle of the two different flavor control decks. Blue white, piloted by Zijian, and then Grix is piloted by Lance. And man, this is a slow game. This is grindy. I didn't think standard was this grindy, but I'm looking out at the playing field, and less than half the tables are done. A lot of people are still seated. Hmm. Okay. Almost going to a point where he needs to discard to hand size. This is quite ridiculous in fact. He needs to discard the hand size. I'm pretty sure the fatal pushes are gonna go. Yeah, there we go. Fatal push. And Zijian here choosing not to cycle that card. Instead just lay the land, even though he could cycle it. So Torrential Gearhawk on Lance's side. So at this point, like, it's about who pulls the trigger first, right? Unless they're both gonna grind each other out, then in that case, then it's who draws more cards. Who who has more card advantage? Who has activated Azcanta a bit more? Yeah. Zijian just drawing lands. Land. Waiting for Lance to do something. And vice versa. Wow. Guys. This is progressing as quickly as a bottled message across the sea. So grindy, so grindy, so grindy that they brought them into the workshop. All right. Torrential Gearhawk here gets to resolve, but I don't think will survive very much longer. Either meltdown in Zijian's hand. He's trying to find a window to resolve that second approach of the second sun, which means that he wants lands right now, which is why he hasn't been activating the search for Azcanta. Okay. Disallow. Zijian here trying to see, can I deck my opponent out? Pull from tomorrow is you draw, right? Pull from tomorrow is, there is that mythic spell which does state target player draws 7 cards. Okay, opt here. Lance might just be decking himself out. Disallow on the wreckage. Yeah, this is, man, I wish I had somebody to talk to. Guys in the chat, please. How about let's talk about the new logo, the new Magic logo. Who is in favor for it? Let us know in the chat. Because honestly speaking, I think the Magic logo is fine the way it is. Don't know why we need to change it, but apparently we do. So, well, I'm not the boss of WotC or Hasbro or any of those companies, but apparently they say, hey, we need to change this Magic the Gathering thing. Nice. Okay, so Nicol Bolas hits the battlefield, and yeah, Lance just has. Oh, sorry. But Zitian here able to grind out that win, I believe. I believe that went to Zitian, right? No, I'll see who starts first next round. Xpain 210 saying I didn't even know there was a new logo. Okay, let me go try to search it up. The new logo. It's the same but different. How do I describe this? There was a There we go. There's the article by Kotaku, October 10th, just about a week back. Here we go. Looks cool. Don't I'm not gonna say it doesn't look cool, but I don't know if we needed a change or not. I know Lemming Nesla says, I think it's because they want to seem that they're going in a new direction. I understand. I totally understand. This is only, this logo is only for the online version, I think. Yeah. They've had, I mean, like, in the past, they've had some changes, but generally, they've kept it at that, that Magic, the Gathering that we know and love, right now. But now it's cleaner, it's sharper, everything's like nice and clean and sharp and stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, I'm using I'm using my other account called the Sailed Whale. Yeah, I should go log into my normal account. I'm gonna go log out and log in back to the Asian Judge. Yeah. All right, if you're just joining us, wow, it's 17 minutes left. If you're just joining us, you're watching the monthly winner box here at Grey Ogre Games. It's part of our invitationals. And if you want to learn how to participate in these invitationals, go on down to greyogregames.com. Go learn, understand, and just check out the stuff that we have on the website. It's only the first month of the new season. We've got October, November, December. Oh no, sorry, it's the second month of our new season. Yeah, and you can still participate. Lemming Nesla is asking, is the new logo only for MTG Arena? Yes, it is. Apparently it is. I don't think they are going to change the backing of the cards. The new logo is also going to be on most of the other product, I believe, that does not have that is not the backing of the card, which is kind of confusing, honestly speaking. So yeah, there we go. Connect with Facebook. Let's see. Does it bring me to my Asian Judge? Yeah, there we go. I'm back. The Asian Judge. Hello. Hello. Anything I missed along the way? Who knows? So yeah, 15 minutes left. Judging from the previous game, and this is going to be, maybe this might not be as grindy as the previous game because we've got negates, we've got I don't know, what else do we have? We'll bring in negates and bring in maybe more creatures, and then take out all your board wipes. Maybe you want to keep some of the board wipes. Who knows? So yeah. So yeah, Zijian that I think Zijian able to resolve that approach of second son and just ended the game. Wee. That's how games go nowadays. You overextend, don't keep them, don't keep the counter spells up, and then that's the end of the game for you. Oh, let me update the score. My bad. There we go. 0-1. All right, search for Ascanta on both sides of the table. And this is what makes the game more consistent, which is actually part of why the game goes a bit longer. All right. Thinking of whether to put down his Evolving Wilds, but decides against it. Zitian here running a very land-light hand, gonna opt, put that count on the bottom, clearly looking for a land. And he found it and passes the turn. Gave up the approach, gave up one approach of the second son just to get that land. And here maybe keeps it, bottoms it. Alright, okay, so tosses it away, gets a second one. Yep, gonna cycle away the hieroglyphics. Unfortunately, it doesn't have that land. That land. All right. Okay. So yeah, Lance was decking out. Okay. So somebody is paying attention to this game. Clearly, I'm not. By the way, how many total players are there today? Chroma Cards is asking. There's a total of how many? 21 tables. 42 players. 42 players playing for the monthly winner box tournament, which is great. A lot of players. Lots and lots of players. They're not just competing for that box. Of course, they are competing for points, qualification points, which will enable them to get into the seasonal qualifiers. And here, yeah, Zijian here just missing a lot of his land drops. And by a lot, I mean a lot. Lance here consistently able to lay his lands, and now he's on 6 lands and passes the turn. End of the turn, Glimmer of Genius. Is that going to get countered by Lance? Let's it go. Alright. XPain210 saying commentator is doing fine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just that match is so slow, it's easy to get sidetracked. I got sidetracked a bit by the logo. I went to go and look for the logo and then went back to the screen. The match had ended. I was like, oh yeah, okay. So the last thing Zijian did that I remember was counting the number of cards in Lance's deck. And probably reminding him, hey, we've got 17 minutes left. So yeah, that is true. That is true. Zijian here just gonna tick up that Gideon and just pass the turn. You know, make sure it's out of lightning strike range. Who knows? Who knows, right? And Lance here just, pass the turn. Pass, get the thing, pass the turn, get the thing, pass the turn. He could have actually resolved his Gideon, his Nicol Bolas, and basically shot down the Gideon. Oh man, is he gonna go for it? This feels very greedy. Oh, this feels like it's gonna be a mistake. Alright, he's gonna go for it. Oh no, oh no. But he doesn't have any action. He really just doesn't have any action. Supreme Will here on Zijian's side. And then Search for Ascanta is gonna flip next turn. Duress gonna get ya. I want stuff from your hand. It's gonna get negated. Zijian saying no, no, you don't get a look at my hand. And maybe this is where he resolves the Nicol Bolas, and that's what he tries to do. No mana left on Zijian's side. And I have a feeling 7 damage gonna go into Gideon. Yep. Oh, it's Lemming Messiah. I was like, Lemming Mesla. Okay, cool. Lemming Messiah saying, which of your Ixalan tribes is your favorite? If you have a favorite, do let Lemming Messiah know. Merfolk is pretty sweet. Honestly speaking, Merfolk now has a modern deck. A green-blue modern Merfolk deck. Which is mind-boggling. It blows my mind. I don't understand how that is possible, but it is. That's cool. That's cool. I'm waiting for more spirits, man. I want more spirits. Cast out. Can get rid of the Nicol Bolas. Okay. So at least it's tit for tat. 1 for 1. There we go. Gifted Aetherborn. So he did, Lance did go for the let's go a bit more creatures because Zijian here is going to be removing all his removal from his deck. That's great. Yeah. By the way, guys, in the chat, there's only 4 tribes. This is Merfolk, Dinosaur, Vampires, or what's the other one? Vampires or Pirates, right? Right. Yeah, I don't think Pirates is that amazing. I think Merfolk is underrated. I have a feeling Merfolk is underrated. Yeah. Chroma is going like Merfolks! Exclamation mark. Yeah. I got 4th place in a draft 2 weeks ago with a red green dino, like fast, but the ability to draw with Rife paired with Emerge. Oh yeah. Not Emerge, but what's that? Enrage. My favorite color combination is still either blue red or blue white. Like flyers are so hard to deal with in this format for draft. Alright, Gideon here. And it resolves. +1. Oh, he doesn't negate. That is strange. No, he let that pass. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, today we are running at competitive REL, and yeah, unfortunately he did let that pass. He did let that go, and now he's got Gideon staring down. And he's just going to keep locking down the Gifted Aetherborn while, just keeping spells up in hand. Doesn't want those lands. Lemming Messiah asking, is that Gonti on the battlefield? No, that's Gifted Aetherborn. That is Gifted Aetherborn. One could only wish it was a Gonti. There we go. Glimmer of Genius End Step with 3 mana available. Is that going to get countered by Lance? I don't think so. Lance here needs to draw some cards. He really does need to draw some cards to be able to save himself. Damn. Okay. Oh, taking orders. Okay, so Zitian here, sort of in control. Generally has more cards than Lance. Lance only has 2 cards in hand. Zitian here has 6 cards in hand with 2 Torrential Galehogs. I believe he's just going to cast those Torrential Gale. He's just going to start slamming them Torrential Galehogs at the end of the turn. Just going to try. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Alright. Search for Azcanta here, going to flip. Okay, so I think I have to stop this. Search for Azcanta. It's too late. He put the card in the graveyard already. Yeah. So the trigger. So you're supposed to respond to the trigger. It does get to flip. So both players missing on triggers here, which is uncharacteristic of well, it should be uncharacteristic of both players. Both players missing on triggers, which is kind of weird. Gideon does get taken down, but Gideon didn't fight back. Okay, all right. I didn't know you guys were having salad. Damn it! I didn't know these guys were having salad. So, damn. Anyway, interesting. No Torrential Gearhawk end step. Probably gonna try and then just every turn just keep slamming Torrential Gearhawks. Torrential Gearhawk, Torrential Gearhawk, Torrential Gearhawk. Oh yeah, didn't they give the Aetherborn? Yeah, that's right. Acrylon, you're right. You're right. Hold on. Okay, never mind. A little too late for things to turn back, but yeah. Okay, so Gifted Aetherborn again targeted. Gonna slam another Torrential Gearhawk, probably. Gonna go approach your second sun, maybe? Just passes the turn. That second search for Azcanta. So this is where you want to be, a second search for Azcanta. Because the ability is a May. You may flip it. You may transform it. So that's the good part about it. Doesn't try to run out that Torrential Gearhawk. Just gonna keep laying lands here. Is he gonna try for the approach of the second sun? Does he have enough mana? 7 mana followed by 3 mana, which is probably a dissipate. Alright, so here going to do it at the end of the turn. Gonna try to duress his opponent to Oblivion. That's gonna pass the turn. Not gonna run out that Torrential Gearhawk. Not gonna use the that duress. That one's a bit weird. Okay, so the time has been called. Time has been called, and oh, nice. The turn. Yeah. Okay. So this is turn two, and because Zijian here is in the lead, he is, yeah, he's just essentially running down the clock. Or he doesn't have to do much, honestly, to make sure that he wins this game. So yeah. You are right. His opponent even tried to tap 7 mana for the approach. Definitely should have duress there. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Like, does anyone else dislike the new Jace? Oh man. Oh man, you are rehashing an old argument. The new Jace is interesting. Let's just put it. I think some people have tried to, or at least the what's his name, Saffron Olive in the Matcha Brew or something like that, tried to do the Jace token deck. It's cute. It's very cute. It's extremely cute. But yeah, I would have tried to do rest there, but there's not gonna be, you know. He could just try casting it, but it's at turn four. Like that's the end. Zetian having won that previous game. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Zetian just won the previous game, and so now he's 1-0 up. And this is not looking good for Lance. He is one game down. Oh, that's it. That's the end of it. And Zetian here wins 1-0, or 1 game and 1 draw. And that's the end of round one. Congrats to Zetian. He wins this round. We are going to round two very shortly. I'll put you on a very short replay or a very short break. If you just there's one more table, so I'll put you on a short replay. If you just joined us, you're watching the monthly winner box here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm your host for today. If you're new to the stream, okay, you can join us every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Singapore time, to watch all the Magic stuff. Real people playing real cards of Magic. 8 p.m. Singapore time. Remember, just tune in, twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games. You miss those tournaments, it's okay. Just go down to youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games. You want to find out more about the invitationals, just go on down to greyogregames.com. Last but not least, do listen to our partners, the Power 9 podcast. Every week, myself and Alfion, we get together, we talk shop about this little game called Magic the Gathering. We'll be right back, so don't go away, okay? Don't go away. All right, we'll be right back.